And now some fresh pickings from the political grapevine. President Obama has ignored calls for him to take executive action to secure the southern border, but he did exert his authority over one line in Texas, the long line outside Franklin BBQ in Austin that can stretch for hours.
I know there's a long line, guys. I feel a little bad, but I'm going to cut.
Well, some people did not take kindly to the line hopping. Quote, Obama's barbecue line cutting was his Katrina. Others pointed toward possible policy implications. Quote, if he could cut debt and spending like he cut that line. The president sprung for his entourage's meal and one family's meal he cut in line before, and he paid with a credit card. The president, however, did have to turn to a staffer to ask if that card was still operational. The surprise lunch trip is the latest example of what the president's staff calls, quote, the Baier is loose events, where the president tries to get out of the Washington bubble and doesn't stay on a schedule on the road, an approach that even the Washington Post has questioned. Quote, to some, breaking free can also look like running away. Political correctness is once again rearing its head in sports. The San Francisco Giants are considering a dress code, not for the players, but for fans. The policy would ban fans from wearing what is called culturally insensitive attire. Local reports say it stems from a dispute during a Native American Heritage Night over one fan wearing a headdress. The Giants would be the first Major League Baseball team to institute such a ban. Of course, the NFL's Washington Redskins are under intense pressure from several circles to change their team name. Finally, a call to service that was just a few years late. 14,000 selective service notices, which required every male U.S. citizen at the age of 18 to register for the nation's military draft, were sent to men born in the 90s, the 1890s. None of the men receiving the notices is still alive. The youngest would have been 117. The mistake started in the Pennsylvania Transportation Department and left families of the deceased receiving notices dumbfounded and worried about the punishments possibly associated with not signing up. The department has apologized, and families, of course, can ignore those letters.